If you've got a podcaster, a YouTuber, a TikTok creator, or an aspiring content creator of some kind, someone who thinks about becoming one, well, you already know they are passionate, they're excited, they have ideas, dreams, inspiration, but they may be missing the gear, the guidance, or the foundation that turns content creation into a real professional path. So today, I'm going to give you the 2025 holiday gift guide for content creators with gifts at every level of price point and advanced knowledge and ability. And it'll help you help the creator in your life go from hobbyist to serious creator with a professional future. So we've got computer hardware, audio gear, video, lighting, cameras, books, courses, subscriptions, and yes, even the essential legal tools that creators never buy for themselves but absolutely need. So stick around until all the way till the end, because not only will I be giving you my top picks, I will also show you the one category of gifts that almost always makes the biggest difference in a creator's success. So let's dive in. Here we Hi there, I'm Gordon Firemark, the podcast lawyer, and for about 34 years now, I've helped creators, entrepreneurs, and media businesses build real, successful, protected creative careers. And today, if you are shopping for a creator, or if you're the creator yourself and you want to forward this episode to a spouse, parent, boss, friend, child, cousin, nephew, acquaintance, the barista at your local Starbucks, whatever it is, this is the one you want to do. You're in the right place. So let's start with the gifts that are going to make the fastest, most dramatic improvements in your creative world. Before we get started, I want to just let you know that the links to the products I'm mentioning here today are going to be in the show notes and the video description on YouTube. Many of those links are affiliate links, and that means I may earn a small commission if you choose to buy something, and it won't cost you anything extra. And as an Amazon associate, a lot of the links are Amazon links, I earn from qualifying purchases. But rest assured, I only recommend products and services that I have personally used, trust, and or believe will genuinely help you as a creator. So let's jump right in and get into our first category. All right. So there we go. First off, a creator can never have too much storage, right? So I want to, let you know about that. This is the difference between a smooth editing experience and a meltdown at 11 p.m. when a hard drive starts clicking or whirring or making weird noises. This is an affordable, useful, practical thing. It's a Samsung drive. Let me see if I can go back over to that slide here. Where did it go? Here we go. There we go. The Samsung drive, we have it listed in the show notes. It's available at a very affordable price, and I strongly, strongly recommend that for you. So that's great. All right. Our next item is, there's the Samsung again. Sorry. Next item is the Mac Mini or MacBook Pro laptop. If your creator is editing audio or video, a dedicated machine, especially a MacBook Pro or Mac Mini, will really tighten things up and give them everything they need to get it done right. And having a dedicated machine makes a big difference. The next item is a different kind. This is a Dell, a PC, Windows 10, I think, Windows 11, creator class laptop and workstation. And I strongly recommend this. Now, next up, we're going to move into our audio hardware segment. And I just want to talk about, we've got something here in every level. So at the budget level, if your creator is still using their laptop mic or some kind of USB plug-in mic or something like that from 2017 or whatever, this will instantly level up their presence and their credibility. It's the Rode Pod mic, and it's a great choice. Very sturdy build quality, affordable, and don't let the price fool you. At a very affordable price, but the quality is a rival to some of the top microphones in the world. All right. In the mid-tier, that's a budget item. Now, in the mid-tier, we have the interface. You can't just have a microphone that, unless it's a USB microphone, you can't just plug it right into your computer. You've got to go through an interface device. This is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 And you should always get a set of good headphones with it. These are the tools that working pros rely on every single day. It connects the microphone to the computer, allows you to control your gain levels. It's 2 channels, and the Focusrite is really sort of the state-of-the-art go-to for most prosumer level creators. Now, if the creator in your life already has a decent XLR mic, like the one I use, this is the tool I use. This is really the gift that unlocks the mic for modern use with their computer or stream. It's that interface, but it doesn't need all the bells and whistles. It's a single channel XLR microphone to USB into the computer. It has a USB connection and a headphone jack, and that's all you need. It really unlocks things and avoids having to buy all the separate USB mic and all that kind of stuff. So this is really an upgrade path kind of an item. It's an XLR to USB digital audio interface. That means you plug your microphone in and then connect it directly to the computer. It is what I'm using right now. This is a fairly high-end microphone. It's the Heil PR40, which may be a little out of reach for some creators, but this Shure MVX2U interface device connects to the computer. It allows you to have digital signal processing on board. It includes 60 decibels of clean gain, which means even a gain-hungry mic like some of the like this one and other legendary broadcast mics are easily and reliably powered by the system. That built-in digital signal processing and the app that you run on your computer to control that stuff gives you auto leveling mode. It gives you limiters, compressors, EQ presets. Really great for creators who don't want to wrestle with settings. It also has phantom power for the condenser mics that need that. Here's what it looks like. It's just a little inline device that plugs in. There you can see it. And it's a great tool for anybody. So, yeah. And then next up, if your creator in your life is already using some kind of a fairly inexpensive mic, this next one might be a good choice. It's a dual mode XLR or USB. So you could plug it into that interface I was just showing you, or you could plug it directly into your computer and it sort of gets that interface out of the way. Great for the solo podcaster or someone who's doing Zoom calls and things like that. It's really designed specifically for the podcasting and streaming space. It has a headphone jack, voice isolation technology, reduces ambient and room noise, and it uses a cardio to heart-shaped pickup pattern that's really optimal for speech like this, as do a lot of the podcast microphones we talk about. So there it is. That's the Shure MV7 that you can see, and it also has some cool LEDs and things like that on it. So now the next choice is the high end. This is the Shure SM7B. This is really the I believe in you gift. Perfect for someone who's really ready to take that next step. This is the microphone that is used in probably half the radio stations around the world. It is the microphone that's used in recording studios for clean vocals, and it's a fantastic podcast mic. You've seen it on videos, and it sounds beautiful for most voices, more for men's voices than women's, but it's a great sounding microphone for everybody. Now, having a great microphone is wonderful, but you also need something to put it on. Now you can't really see the boom arm. There it is. You can see the boom arm that I'm using. This is the Elgato Wave Arm Low Profile LP. It is designed for streamers and podcasters. It keeps things out of the frame, gives you a cleaner look than some arm coming in from one angle or another, and keeps your desk space usable. It's very smooth. It doesn't make any noise when I move the microphone, those kinds of things. And the cables actually run inside the arm. So it's tidy workspace and fewer distractions and things like that. So it's compatible with standard mic mounts and other accessories and so on. It's really great. It's usually about $60 or $70. And it gives you that big studio look and sound without having to spend a lot of money. So if your creator friend is still fumbling a desktop stand or hanging the mic awkwardly, this is the arm that's going to give them a pro studio feel instantly. So ensure their desk has enough clearance and that the clamp can fit on it and those kind of things. But there's what it looks like in use. So next up, we're going to talk about video cameras. But first, we're going to come back right after a short. I'm not going to take a break. Never mind. So video cameras. First off on my list is the Logitech StreamCam. It is the instant upgrade over what came with your laptop or your computer. For Zoom interviews, YouTube intros, Reels, those kinds of things, it's going to be just, great for the purpose. This is what really will make the creator in your life look sharp and confident. So there's a picture of the camera. Don't use that microphone. I don't like that one. Next up is the Elgato Facecam 4K or Facecam Pro. These are webcams that deliver DSLR-like quality without all the complexity. So here's a picture of that. That's the Elgato Facecam, and it's a fantastic option at around $200. Next up is the higher end. This is the Sony ZV-E10 camera. And if your creator is planning to build a YouTube channel or trying to, this is really the right tool. Sony is a rock solid brand, and they are known for their excellent autofocus. But if, like me, you are more of a Canon shooter for cameras and things, that's what I use. I use a Canon. My camera is the M50 Mark II, which has been discontinued now, but you can see the quality of the image is pretty darn good. The current prosumer level camera is the Canon EOS R100 shown here. This is perfect for the person ready to move beyond the smartphone or the webcam video. But having all the cameras in the world is great unless you have a great lens on it, it's only going to look so-so. So this lens that I want to talk about is a 16 millimeter format lens for these cameras that I'm talking about. That's about the equivalent to a 24 millimeter for a full frame camera. It has a 1.4 aperture, which means it's great for low light. It has shallow depth of field, and it creates this very cinematic look. You can see the background of my shot here is a little blurry. That's called bokeh, and it's a fantastic, soft, cinematic kind of a look to it. The lens has 16 elements, 13 groups, 9 rounded aperture blades. The focus distance, it can focus up to about 9 inches away from the camera, very close. And this really is the right camera for lens for a lot of video creators. It's versatile for photos as well as videos, wide enough for interiors, for a desk studio, YouTube vlogging, streaming with some background, and bright enough for low light environments and other controlled environments. Mine is paired with this 16 millimeter, and I think it's a fantastic choice. So there's the 16 millimeter lens. And now I want to just talk about lighting, because the best camera in the world needs that one thing in order to look great: lighting. So one of the things I want to tell you about is the newer LED panel kit. For creators that are working out of a bedroom or a home office, this is the perfect thing. It's a night and day improvement over most of what you're going to see from the home-based creator. So that's a great affordable budget choice. It's around $100, I believe, and it's a pretty good choice. This is the Elgato Keylight Air, similar to what I use. I use it sort of big brother, the Keylight, but very good flat panel lighting, adjustable, works with other tools that we're going to talk about, and it's a fantastic choice. And then there is the higher end lighting kind of a system. This is called a Cobb light, which is a chip on board, I believe is what it stands for. Godox SL62 bicolor. And if you put it with a softbox, it is a beautiful high-end cinematic looking thing. This is what you see on lots of the big YouTube channels. And so let's now talk about things that we use to control things. One of the things that we use is this device. This is called an Elgato Stream Deck. This is the 32 channel or 32 button version, but there are other versions with as few as 15 or 8 buttons. The one I'm going to show you here is the most recent, the Mark II Stream Deck. And you can see it has buttons and knobs and lets you really control things. This is great for your workflow, lets you do scene changes, lets you do all the stuff that you're seeing me do today. So that's a great thing. That's a nice add-on to have. It makes the workflow easy and a fantastic option. They range in price starting at around $120, I would say. Great gift for the creator in your life. Another thing that might be useful for your creator in your world is some kind of acoustic treatment panels. This is really the quickest way to get rid of echo in a room that has a lot of reflective surfaces and like hardwood floors and flat ceilings and those kinds of things. So that's a great thing to look at. Here's an image of some acoustic panels you can get on Amazon that are fantastic and quite affordable. This set of 4 of these, I think, is under $100. And while we're talking about office decor, studio decor, and setup, have a look at the Nanoleaf line of background and light panels. similar to the kinds of things you see in my background and in lots of YouTube and podcaster videos out there. It's sort of an instant way to get your YouTube background looking high end and professional. Now, let's shift from gear to growth. There's the Nanoleaf, right? So that's nanoleaf.com. All right. Books make great stocking stuffers and lower priced gift options. So let's start with the podcast blog and new media producers legal survival guide. Yeah, my book. And yes, it belongs here because creators really do need to understand the legal side before opportunities or problems arrive. It is available at Podcast Law Book. It's an ebook, so it's a download, or you can find it on Amazon and get a hard copy sent to you, a print on demand kind of thing. My next book that I want to recommend is called Make Noise by Eric Nuzum. The best book for creators who want to tell better stories, because stories are what capture and hold people's attention. So telling better stories is really a core skill for podcasters. Now, next on my list of books worth reading for creators is actually a trio of books by Austin Kleon. His Steal Like an Artist trilogy. Perfect for creators who need a starter pack to inspire them, who maybe they've got a little self-doubt or some imposter syndrome, or they just sort of feel stuck and can't really get off the starting line with their thing. I highly recommend these books. They're great for inspiration, and it's available as a CD, so you can actually get a listenable audiobook version of things. And then for the creator that is using their show, their media as a marketing tool, I can't recommend strongly enough the book Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. This is fantastically little higher level kind of a thing. It's for the creator who's using media, as I said, as a marketing tool or strategy. Building a Story Brand is for the creator who wants to build a brand. This is the blueprint. And if books give knowledge, well, courses give transformation. So let's talk a little bit about courses that are available. First off, right away, I want to just talk about Skillshare classes. Sorry. These are short, digestible, creativity building programs mainly aimed at the creative community. And these are a perfect way to affordably get started in the creator economy. Strongly recommend. There's the Skillshare. And LinkedIn Learning is another option. They have a path for podcasting and path for editing. For creators who want some structured learning from a brand they trust, this is great. And then let me tell you about my own Easy Legal for Podcasters program. This is admittedly not for the budget conscious. This is a bit of a premium gift, but it's much less expensive than fighting lawsuits or hiring lawyers to do these things for you. It's sort of the how to do it yourself product that will help you. So you can go to easylegalforpodcasters.com. Use the code HOLIDAY25 to make sure you get the best deal at our promotional pricing right now. And this is really the gift that says, I believe in you, I believe in the show, I believe in your future. So here's a little help along the way. And for the creator who's just getting started, but maybe not quite ready for a full-blown course on all the legal protection that creators need, there's also a la carte options available over at podcastlawforms.com. So if they only need one or two little contracts or guest releases, sponsorships, those kinds of things, this is the perfect pick your tools a la carte kind of option. Now, one of the best tools for noise removal and audio sweetening and just leveling up your sound quality is auphonic.com. This is an automated, AI-driven sound engineering tool that makes good audio practically effortless. It operates on a credit system, so you load up your account with credits and they represent a certain number of hours of processed audio. You can start as low as about $12, and that would easily last a few months for most typical podcasters. Great option to do there, auphonic.com. And for those that are getting into editing, AI-powered editing is so powerful nowadays. The one that so many podcasters are relying on these days is called Descript. What's cool and different about Descript is that you are editing text, the transcript. So if you can edit a Word document, you can edit audio and video in Descript. They have a creator plan. It's very affordable, very worthwhile, and lots of podcasters swear by Descript. So check that out. But if your creator's really getting to be doing remote interviews and live streaming and all that kind of thing, Riverside FM is going to be the tool that makes their lives easier. Riverside provides host-guest connectivity, recording, editing, publishing, and they've just added hosting media hosting to their offerings. So this is a kind of a no-brainer tool these days. And if you're really dealing with a serious audiophile, someone who's really doing hardcore music and sound editing, well, Adobe Audition is the tool they're going to want. It's available as both part of the Elements bundle for a one-time purchase or as part of the subscription to the Creative Cloud, and it's well worthwhile. And last but not least, music. Music is one of the things that really brings a podcast to life. But your creator can't just go out and grab their favorite song off of Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. That will bring a whole big bag of legal trouble, copyright infringement claims. Music has to be licensed. And, in my opinion, the best and most affordable, easy way to do it is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is a low-cost monthly subscription that gives you access to use anything from their massive catalog of professional-sounding, high-quality production music and sound effects in your podcast. Yeah, sound effects are copyrighted too. Videos, live streams, your Facebook pages, all of that. You can use the music on video that you're posting and audio that you're posting on those things. It is absolutely worth it for the big improvement that it will bring to your show's quality. So epidemicsound.com, well worth a check. All right. So that brings us to our final segment. This is the gift that really, I think, matters the most. You've seen me talking about gear, tools, books, courses, subscriptions, but here's the truth. The gifts that help creators feel legitimate, the ones that turn their hobby into a profession, well, yeah, the microphone helps, the lighting helps, the software helps, but it's that legal foundation. That's what protects the brand, the content, their opportunities, and sometimes their entire business. So if you want to give something meaningful, something that lasts, you can't go wrong with easylegalforpodcasters.com or podcastlawforms.com. That coupon code holiday25, holiday25, it's 2025, that will lock you in for the special holiday pricing that's available for these things. And just a quick reminder, all of the links to everything we've talked about today are in the show notes and the video description. Some of those are affiliate links, and I may earn a commission if you purchase through them, including Amazon links. Using those links helps really to support the show and the work that I do, and I thank you with the most gratitude. It never costs you anything extra. I only recommend products and services I trust and believe in, so I hope you'll use those links and find yourselves the best deals you can. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for this holiday creator gift guide. I wish you and the creator in your life a season full of inspiration and great content. I'm Gordon Firemark, the podcast lawyer. I hope you will like and subscribe and all of those things. Follow me on whatever channels you're following me on, and come back for the next episode. I'll see you again really soon. Thanks for being here.